Back. Chicken here. I'm bringing you another Boom Beach video. Today we're going to be, we'll let you take a look at it here. We're going to be diving back on into Tinderbox. And I think we got an easier one today. I don't want to jinx us, but it does look pretty doable. Machina's probably going to be the hardest one, but just for now I'm just going to focus on this. We're this is the one that we're gonna have to do. So my plan is barrage these guys, clear the mines. I am going to I'm gonna do the landing I was talking about yesterday without a flare, to just kind of try to keep them grouped up as possible. I'm gonna have to flare my first flare about right here underneath this cannon, I believe. What's this guy saying? Yeah, he's just whining, guys. Sorry about that. But once we get onto the core, we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4 shocks. And I'm gonna have to try to stay out of range of this flamethrower, so I'm gonna have to flare them right about the middle of these guys, but adjacent to this cannon, so they're gonna be right about there, I think. And I think that should be about the 7.2 tile space I need from the core to be able to lock on. But before we get into that, big change coming right now. Big change coming, guys. I'm going to be replacing a GB for a damage. I've been thinking about it a lot, and it just makes sense. I mean, the extra 17% boost to GBE, I don't think it gets me... I don't think it gets me enough to be worried about. So, we're scrapping up. Farewell, GB. It's been a great ride. I got another one in storage, so it's not really a big deal for now. We'll go ahead and launch down this damage, because I think this is going to help us more for Tinderbox. So that's basically why I'm doing it, is for this raid specifically. And if it doesn't work out and it's not enough GBE, then whatever, we can switch back. So this is what I used to run. This used to be my statue setup when I did a lot of Scorcher Tank in Tinderbox, so it might be beneficial for that too. But anyways, we're going to be boosting up, fully boosting. Okay. I'm hoping this goes better today than it did last time. Yeah, we got something in here. We'll check that out after. We'll get into the rest of the video after. Right now, pressure's on, distortion. Let's do it. Back. Chicken's out, guys. Chicken's out. Where do I want this giant stupid thing? I guess that'll be fine. We'll go ahead and throw a Sabo down, just because might as well. That did not help us whatsoever. Okay, we're going to be diving on in. Diving right on in. Okay, so we're going to have to smoke pretty far down. Move the chicken. Okay, we might lose a couple there, but that's alright. And we're going to flare up this way. That's okay. It looked like we lost a lot there, but we didn't really. Oh, I forgot to barrage. That's okay. That's okay. Okay, so we're going to be flaring up right about there. Yeah, this raid's over with. I messed that up. Whoops. Oh well. Maybe we'll have enough damage to junk our way through it, but I don't think so. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's too bad. That's too bad. I screwed that up. I totally would have finished that too if I didn't mess up the landing. God damn it. Oh well. Man, what the hell was that? That was terrible. What happened there? A bit of a chicken egg lay. Get out of my way, for God's sake. I didn't put the smokes close enough together, I guess. Yeah. kind of fire through. And you see what I mean on harder operation bases. They're not forgiving. And I also forgot to clear those points. Good lord. Oh, that was bad. And I wasted that artillery. So yeah, everything I did here was basically wrong. But you'll see with that 4 damage boost, I still almost had enough to get a pretty good amount done. God, that's frustrating though. Because I so had that if I had more Zukas, like, easily. Oh well. We'll go through some replays, I guess. Let's show you what we got in here. Nothing exciting. We are gonna be cooking up a masterpiece, so that's gonna help. I think we took out on a bit of a roll apparently. Yeah, we'll show a couple of these. This was a pretty low-level base. I don't think he had any ice, so it was relatively easy. Just basically get the mines out of the way, and then I was able to clear a pocket like super easily with just a few artillery, just by just by using one shot on them. But yeah, I think I'm going to benefit a lot from swapping out that GBE for that damage. Because I mean, the extra GBE isn't like when I've already got 5 of them, right? So the extra GBE isn't going to be like that important for higher operation bases. Like it's more important to have the damage. Because you, like, as you saw there, if you're like halfway competent and can actually get to the spot without melting all your guys like I just did, then it's like, it's not like you're gonna need like 6 or 7 shocks for whatever reason. Basically why I had that much GBE was for Mambo, because it does help a lot to take out, because you can take out buildings with barrage and artillery on Mambo, so having more GBE allows you to take out like 5 or 6 buildings before you attack, which is massive, and then you only need like maybe 2 shocks, if that. Most of the time you're just gonna be able to get into a wide open area, so it definitely helps for that. Basically, the lower operation, like the lower health on your operations, the more GBE you want, and the higher health, the more damage you want, more or less. So that sums that up. So yeah, we're pretty easy bases lately. Both of those, I think, didn't have any ice. I did take down a guy yesterday at some point. I think he had 7 ice. He wasn't boosted or anything, but that was still like a relatively easy base for RZM. I was able to blast it down, like basically the same way I do every other base. K19. Did he have any ice? He's got at least 3. Whenever you see a Guardian, he's got at least 3. So he's got 2 Guardians, so he's got at least 4 ice. Because I'm assuming somebody wouldn't put down a nice Guardian without putting down a nice Masterpiece, but I mean, that's just me thinking, like, they can do technically whatever they want, right? So we're blasting on through. It's another Shock Blaster, Shield Gen, HQ base at the back. That seems to be the flavor of the month, I guess, for for everyone's player bases. So we're blasting through the shield here, blasting on up. Oh, I'm still a little salty about that operation attack, honestly. That was so easy and I had it. God damn. That's going to bother me the rest of the day. I might be up all night thinking about it, to be honest. But let me know in the comments your worst operation attack flop so I can feel a little better about myself. Or if you've never had one before and you're just a god like Zmot, and you can post that up too. But yeah, this another no ice base, so I mean, RZM, throw them down, shock a couple spots, and you're gonna be good to go. I saw a lot of people have been asking about Rifleman and Rifleman Medic. If that's, here's the one I was talking about, 2-4, you're like 5 ice, but still. Rifleman Medic is viable. it's just not as good as Rifle Zuka Medic, so there's no real point to use it unless you really love using Rifleman for some reason. So, I mean, other than that, yeah, it does work, but you're just not going to have the damage, so you're going to lose a lot more troops because it's going to take longer to get through the base. So that's basically how that goes. And all Rifleman isn't the greatest. I mean, the raid can be ended quickly if you miss a shock launcher or something like that. And they all get grouped up and shocked, and then the rockets are pounding away at them. But I mean, it does work too. You can just kind of like swarm everything and just like it's the same way how Hammerman goes, right? Like he just has so many troops down that it just like overwhelms all the defenses. And I guess we'll open the chat and take some insults. Yeah, I was surprised by your landing. Me too, Andy. Me too. Yeah, that was bad. We lost this one, so we won't show that. That's enough chicken fails for today. But yeah, as far as the operation, the rest of the operation goes, move Mr. Chicken over here for backpack. It's relatively easy. I should have finished that. That was my bad. That was stupid. This one we will be able to finish with Scorcher Tank. That's going to be very easy. The only thing we got to be worried about is this Doom Cannon. But we should be able to shock that and take it out, and then like clear this basically from the Doom Cannon up to the machine gun, clear that area, and there's like this stuff is gonna touch the Scorchers, but it's not gonna be in range of the tanks, so that's gonna be fine. Excel, another Scorcher tank base, I believe. Yeah, once we clear, well, I think we would go right. Yeah, we're gonna go right on this one and clear these top two and these cannons. And then maybe these two cannons here along with these rocket launchers, and that's basically going to be it. We can also use Zukas on this base. Yeah, you can get the Zukas up between here, and then you only need 2 shocks. 1, 2, and 3 on the machine guns, of course. Ballast. Ballast, I forget what ballast looked like. That's the one we just talked about. God damn. This one, another easy Scorcher tank. Just get him behind. This is quota. Just launch him behind the core. Doom Cannon's not going to be in range. These boom cannons might pick off a Scorcher if it wanders a bit, but that's going to be fine. And Machina, I don't know what you call it. This is a harder one. I didn't want to do this one. I figured I figured Distortion would be the easier one to solo, but apparently not. I didn't want to do this because it needed a massive amount of GBE. Basically, you walk your Zukas in a diagonal path, right about to in front of these snipers, and then you need what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shocks, or something crazy like that. Yeah, but I mean, it's not a far walk, so you will have the GBE for it, so it is doable. You just have to time your shocks right. It's just like, I don't like this one because as you can see, if you do a crappy landing like I just did, then it's just instant death. It's not going to be as forgiving because there's so many rocket launchers on the front. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so that sucks. Another hashtag chicken fail for the collection, I guess. I hope you guys got a kick out of it because it's eating me right now. But that's going to wrap it up for the video today, guys. I hope you found it entertaining, interesting, or informative. And yeah, comments down below your best and worst operation attacks, what base they were on, what operation you guys were doing, how it affected the operation. Leave that down below. Definitely interested to hear some of your operation stories. And we'll see you in the next one. Chicken out. Bark, 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 bark.